Take a step to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you will understand what Allah's love means. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala literally calls you in the middle of the night, beloved. Where are all my beloved? Like, do you understand what this phrase means? Who in your life right now calls you that name? You think about it. No one in this world, I don't think anybody should expect you to be the best. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't expect you to be the best. He doesn't expect you to suddenly become 100% mu'min. Stop eluding yourself. Stop putting up steps like, okay, this is my goal. This is where I want to be with my iman. That is fine. Competition is halal in Islam. But at the end of the day, you have to take one step ahead to actually know where your iman sits. The Sahaba radiallahu anhu started with the kalima La ilaha illallah. And not even La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. They started with La ilaha illallah first. And this La ilaha illallah over and over, it was repeated throughout their lives. It was repeated in their salahs. It was repeated in their du'as. It was repeated in everything that they do. They just said La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. So why are you putting up like a stage or a goal with your iman? Why are you eluding yourself and you're thinking, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not accept you as you are? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Khalilas. Welcome back to another one. This is a Ramadan series, and today we are focusing on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't hate you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually loves you so much. Alright, hope you guys subscribe, hope you guys like this video. Let's get into it. At the end of the day, I get to sit down and like wonder and like actually look at myself, you know, just by me going through this Ramadan. Hope you guys have made it to this last 10 days, very beautiful days. Cultivating each and everything in this last 10 days is the utmost thing that you can do right now. Like, I mean, what are you doing right now? Nobody is sleeping. Nobody is sleeping. You see these eye bags? They are testimony of my lack of sleep. I mean, who's sleeping in the last 10 days of Ramadan? You shouldn't even be sleeping if you know what every second is worth. But at the end of the day, you cannot go beyond our capabilities. Do the most. Do you know that even Allahu Akbar in the last 10 days has so much weight on it? Like, you will literally, like, you can't even imagine how much weight just saying Allahu Akbar for 15 minutes has. Let's get into this topic. Like, I literally like was sitting here and I was wondering, well, I had another topic for today, but this topic just came into my mind. And you know me, I always say this, ma'rifah comes from Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides your step, and He's the one that guided me to this topic. Finding yourself. Let's go back, all right? Some of us, I'm not talking about the reverts that watch my channel. I'm talking about those people that they're not reverts. The born Muslims like me, okay? I love reverts, by the way. I love you guys. I associate myself with you guys more because I tend to be like understood by you guys. All right. I get a lot of judgmental like comments from the people that were born Muslim. But anyways, other than that, we're not gonna let this be a discussion between reverts and non-reverts. Okay. Anyways, we're just sitting here, went for Tarawih yesterday, and I was like, I don't know if I was talking to someone. I think I was talking to someone about this. And then she was telling me like, how do you get close to Allah? Like, how do you feel? Like, I think she literally meant that I've been through a lot, I am praying, but I don't feel this connection. I usually get a lot of questions like that. I think I've had a question like that from one of my students like last year. She was like, she was also like the same question, like, I've been praying, I've been giving zakat, I've been giving sadaqah, I've been doing my durood, but I still can't feel that connection to Allah. Like, how do you feel this connection to Allah? Mind you, she's not a believer, she's a born Muslim from mother and father, okay? So it was a very like interesting question. Like, we literally don't even ask ourselves this. We take it for granted sometimes, our relationship with Allah, you understand? We take it for granted, the relationship that we have with Allah. Let me ask you a question. If you're watching this, what is your relationship with Allah right now? Where does it sit? Right? And when I mean relationship, I don't mean like, you know, when you grow up and your parents like, you need to read salah, you need to wear your hijab, you need to do this, you need to do this. So it's been accustomed by you as a tradition, as a custom, as a family custom that you need to like. It's more of a custom than a religion to some people. I mean, it looks like that to me. I don't know about you. that, I mean, everybody in our house reads Salah, so I automatically started reading Salah. Everybody in our house fasting the month of Ramadan, so I automatically started fasting in the month of Ramadan. Everybody in our house does dhikr. I look at my younger sisters, I look at my father, and he's always doing dhikr, and I automatically started doing dhikr. But when you take a step back and you're like, have you found that relationship with Allah on your own? Do you know the meaning of these things that you are doing? Do you know the meaning of them? What do they mean to you in your perspective? Like, what do these dhikr, salah, sawm, how do they connect you with your Allah? Despite of what everybody says, despite what the deen says, despite what you have heard, despite the books, despite the lectures, what does salah mean to you? How do you feel when you're in salah? I mean, a salah is supposed to be a connection between you and Allah. Haven't you heard of the word? It's an appointment. It's like Allah is a doctor and the salah is your appointment. And when the time comes, you should be there and present, and then you get to have that appointment. So you must go into it. What does it mean? Have you ever asked yourself that, like, what does salah mean to me? And obviously find out, like, get to know, like, yeah. So today, like, literally, that question is very intriguing, and I want you to ask yourself that. I want you to sit there and ask yourself, what does salah mean to me? What does Saum mean to me? What am I doing? What am I doing fasting early in the morning until, like, when the sun sets? How does it feel? How does it connect me to this Lord of the world, Malikul Muluk? These questions should be going on in your head. I think that at a point in our life that we all should find Allah on our own, revered or not, born Muslims or not, we all should find ways to find Allah on our own. Have that relationship with Allah on our own. And I think He Allah also wants that. That's what He wants. That's what He makes ibadah. It shouldn't be a thing that we hold hands and we singing. No. It should be a relationship that is discovered as the time go by. What was your relationship with Allah when you were young? What is your relationship with Allah now? What does it look like now? What are your values? What are you sharing with Allah? It's so different. I mean, doesn't that like ring a bell in your head? Like literally strike like a lightning bolt in my head. Like, what is my relationship with Allah now? What is my percentage? Like, how am I like I literally it's all so much in my head, but I hope you understand the question that I'm trying to like give you guys. Okay? At the end of the day, you should try your best as a person, as an abid, right? As a person, a worshipper of Allah, to actually find your relationship with Allah. This is the relationship that um if we work on this relationship, nothing can pull us astray. Like if we work on this relationship, nobody's gonna come and question it. Like I bet you if you work on this relationship, everything is gonna be so understandable. Like everything is gonna be so clear. There's a lot that you haven't seen. Like, stop the customs, stop praying as what you saw your dad did, your mom did, your community do. But pray for praying for you. And that is when, like, another question is that, okay, I think I have a lot of questions today, but you bear with me. Another thing is that someone asked, like, no, I heard the girlies talking in Tarawih. They were like, in this last 10 days, how do you cry? Because we are expected to cry in these last 10 days, to cry about our yearnings, to cry about our dua, what we want Allah to give us. Sometimes we can want something from Allah, but do we cry? No. But in the last 10 days, it is expected for us to cry, like sob. So she was like, you know what I'm gonna do to like cry? I'm gonna put like background, nasheed going on, and then that is gonna motivate me to actually cry. And I'm thinking that is so hectic. If you know your relationship with Allah and you know what Allah means to you, you wouldn't even need a stimuli for you to cry. You will automatically cry by the time you fall down into sujood, and He's the only one that can rescue you from all these things. He's the only one that can take out all this baggage on your head. You automatically cry. If you think about the nature of things, if you think about life as He has given to you, if you think about everything that He has made accessible to you, if you think about the barakah, stop being selfish and wanting. Just sit on the musalla and cry about the barakah that Allah has given, has placed on your head, has given to you, has has put on you. Even the breath. Have you ever realized that even the breath is His mercy? Like literally, a lot of people haven't even made it in the last 10 days. They haven't made it at all. We just had a funeral last week. You being here is worth crying for, don't you think so? Like seeing, I see you, I use these glasses to see you. He has made it possible that these glasses are to see you. It's worth crying. Having a family that loves you, there's people out there that don't have even people to love them. It's worth crying. Having someone to run to at the end of the day, a husband. How many women out there don't even have husbands? They are literally looking for husbands. It's something worth crying. How many people don't have food? Come on, people in Congo are dying every day for something they don't even know. They're not responsible for that. It's unfair for them, but they're dying. Isn't that worth crying for? You having a house, a roof over your head? Isn't that worth crying for? Like, you can't tell me otherwise. There's a lot that we have in our life that people don't have, other people don't have, worth crying for. So I believe that we should always, like, when we find this relationship with Allah, when we find this relationship with our Maker, then we get to realize these bounties. But if you're just praying, making salah, fasting in the month of Ramadan, doing your dhikr for the sake of just doing it, oh, it's barakah. There should be more than just you acquiring barakah, attaining barakah. There should be a relationship there between you and your Lord. And I oblige you today. Go and look for that. Dig deep. And you'll find the virtues of your ibadah. I want you to look at your growth of your iman and think, okay, some of us will like, we look at other people. I mean, that's allowed in Islam, to look at another person's iman and to be jealous of the iman. But I'm also like emphasizing on the fact that you have made it. You read the kalima la ilaha illallah every day. That is enough. I mean, Allah just wants you to acknowledge that He's there, to worship Him and only Him alone, and do your best at the end of the day. I mean, there's how many Jannahs? How many Jannahs are there? There's 8 Jannahs. I mean, not all of us can go into Jannatul Firdaus. Some of us has to go to the lower Jannahs. That's why they were made there. That's why they were made. Okay? Just give yourself a pat on the back and say, I have read 33 kalimas today. Allah Akbar, subhanallah. I've said that 33 times. Alhamdulillah. Alright? And then work on the little things that you know, and work on those things that you are doing. Alright? Small actions turn into bigger actions. That I wanted to tell you guys, we have gone into our 10 days. This is like the first day, I think the second day. Yeah. You just try your best. Have a to-do list. Nothing is impossible to Allah. Why are you putting a limit on your du'as? Alright. Someone once said, I heard someone say that you must believe in the unseen. You're a Muslim, you must believe in the unseen. Allah has promised you and guaranteed you that He will be there. He will answer your du'as. Ask and you'll be given. Who are you to put a hold on that, to put a limit on that and say, you know what, I will only ask this much and I won't ask this much because I don't I mean, are you trying to put like a limit on Allah? You don't think He's gonna do it for you? You don't think He's gonna answer those prayers? I mean, you should question yourself, introspect. Because Allah has guaranteed you these. Allah has literally guaranteed you this. He has said, ask and you will be given. He didn't give a limit on asking. So I'm telling you, this last 10 days, put up a list. Girl, put up a list. I have one. It's not going to be weird if you do. Okay? Ask those du'as. Tell Allah. Allah will give you. Allah will grant it to you. He said He will. Okay? He's Al-Mujib. Right? Yeah. I mean, that is short. I'm gonna end here because it's about time I go and, do other stuff. But alhamdulillah, I just wanted to bring this into your attention. Alright? Ask Allah. Ask Allah. Everything in life, ask Allah. Plead unto Allah. Grow that relationship with Allah. Grow your faith. Each and every step in life, grow your faith. The Sahabas did it. They grew their faith. Their faith did not get to Ashra Mubashara where they were told that Jannah was guaranteed for them on earth. It didn't get there. They had to go through a lot of suffering for them to get to that kind of iman. And you cannot just get to that kind of iman with a blink of an eye. You can also use this Ramadan as a turning phase where you use this to be a better person. You come out of this a better person. Introspect. Let this Ramadan be different. Introspect yourself. Look at your relationship with Allah. And yeah, Allah loves you. He doesn't hate you. Allah doesn't hate anybody. Allah loves you so very much. He loves each and every one of us. He doesn't choose, He doesn't pick. Alright? And only when you identify and you work on your relationship with Allah and you look at the benefit that He has given you and the rewards that He has given you in your life, then you know that Allah doesn't hate you. He loves you. He just gives you His bounties and rewards in another way. He gives them to us differently. Just the way we are unique. We are all different in many ways. Alright, babes. Assalamu alaikum. I'll see you later. Bye.